beautiful loves. This is Reverend Hanifa Matuko, and I am coming here briefly to talk about something that I have observed recently when it comes to people being around me after knowing me for many years and after I've become a minister. For those of you who don't know, I was ordained and consecrated as a minister of spiritual consciousness in May of this year at the Inner Visions Institute for Spiritual Development. One of the things that I've noticed with people is when they come around me, they're like, ooh, I can't cuss, ooh, I can't drink, ooh, I can't do XYZ. If you're not around me, you're going to do it. You have to figure out for yourself what works for you and what doesn't work for you. Is drinking a good thing? No. Cursing? Okay, that's another topic we could talk about another day, about curse words. Because if that's a sin, I'm like sinning every day, every minute of the day, actually. But this shirt that I got on, it pretty much explains who I am and how I hold true to who I am as a minister. I am classy as well, but I come from the South and I came up in a certain environment, and so it's just part of who I am. I'm here to unapologetically be me, and anybody that hangs around me, any friends that I have, I want them to do the same. Be yourself. If you drink, that's you. If there's something that you don't want to do, then that's another conversation as well. I do not judge. I don't have authority to judge anyone. I'm just here to usher people to be the best that they can be. You know, we have grown up in very strict religions where we were told that if we sinned or we did certain things that we were going to go to hell. I don't believe that. That is not how I was trained either. One of the things that I wanted to talk about today is being authentic. This word that we all know, we think that we was born in it, is being misinterpreted by a lot of people. And that word is sin. So if you look up the word sin, if you trace it back to the Hebrew definition, and then you know the Bible was written in a certain language, then it was translated again. And so with translation, the meanings of words can get lost. If you know anything about epistemology and etymology, you know that the original meaning of a word is what the foundation of that word means. And over time we give it different definitions, so we define it a different way. But the original meaning of that word did not mean anything about being a moral failure. It meant missing the mark. That's what it means. Missing the mark, an error, a failure. And one of the biggest sins that you can commit in this world is to not be yourself. It's to be inauthentic and to be somebody that you're not. God created you unique. He created each and every one of us unique. If you're not being yourself, then you are sinning. If you are trying to be, if you're around me and you're being something other than who you are, when you ain't around me, you are sinning. You are not being yourself. You are missing the mark. God made me like this. God made me to be this really cool, smart, country, fine, all the things, everybody that knows me, that's God just made me like this. And for me to hide it and not embrace it and to not just stand the fullness of the truth of who I am is disrespectful to God. That is the biggest disrespect that you can display to God, is to not be yourself. Don't fake it. If you got permission from anybody to be yourself today, you got it from Reverend Hanifa Matuko. And if you're a pastor or a bishop or anything like that, and you don't agree with what I'm saying, keep your comments to yourself, okay? Keep your comments to yourself, because I'm not for everybody. I'm not for your congregation, but I am for somebody. So these are the people. These are the people that's going to come for Reverend Hanifa Matuko. All right, peace and love. I love you all. Stay true.